Hey everyone, and welcome to a deep dive on AI in healthcare.
Yeah, it's not just sci-fi anymore. It's actually happening, and it's really about to change everything. We've got like a mountain of research articles and expert opinions here, and believe me, it's way more exciting than it sounds.
I know what's really fascinating to me is how AI is moving out of the theoretical
Mm-hmm.
and into actual hospitals and clinics. We're seeing it tackle some of the biggest challenges in healthcare, like diagnosing lung infections or even analyzing complex 3D medical images.
So, okay, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let me back up a little bit. We keep hearing about AI in healthcare, but is it really just one single thing?
It's more like a whole bunch of tools, each with its own sort of specialty. The term health AI actually covers a whole range of different applications, but they all have the same goal, which is to improve healthcare. You can think of it like a high-tech toolkit for doctors and researchers. So not one magic AI doctor, but a set of specialized AI tools. I like that analogy. So what are some of the key areas where these tools are really making a difference?
Well, three areas really stand out. There's AI-assisted diagnosis, then there's predictive healthcare, and also administrative automation. Each one tackles a different aspect of healthcare, but they all have this potential to make things better, faster, and more efficient.
All right, let's start with AI-assisted diagnosis. So does this mean that AI is actually helping doctors to make diagnoses?
Exactly. Think of AI as this tireless, super precise assistant that can analyze medical images like X-rays and MRIs and CT scans with incredible speed and accuracy. It can even pick up on these subtle patterns that even the most experienced human eye might miss. And this can lead to faster diagnoses, and in some cases, it can even save lives.
So it's not like replacing doctors,
Right.
but it's acting as kind of like a second set of superpowered eyes. That's incredible. So what about this predictive healthcare? Is AI actually predicting the future of our health?
Well, it's not exactly seeing the future with perfect certainty, but it's getting pretty close. Predictive healthcare uses AI to analyze mountains of data, medical records, lifestyle information, even environmental factors, and then uses all that to identify potential health risks and predict possible outcomes.
So it's kind of like a heads up, giving doctors and patients a chance to intervene early and maybe even prevent some serious health problems. That's really amazing.
Yeah.
And then what about administrative automation? That sounds a little less, I don't know, exciting.
It might not be as flashy as diagnosing diseases, but trust me, it's a game changer. Think about all the paperwork, all the data entry, all the scheduling, all that stuff that just bogs down healthcare professionals. AI can automate a lot of these tasks and free up doctors and nurses to actually spend more time with patients.
That makes a lot of sense. Less paperwork, more patient care. It's a win-win for everyone. So, okay, we've got these amazing AI tools, but are they actually being used in the real world? Or is this all still just theoretical?
Oh no, let's move from theory to reality. Because some of the innovations happening right now are truly mind-blowing. Take, for example, what's going on at West China Hospital. They've developed an AI model that's specifically designed to tackle lung infections. And not just diagnose them, but actually predict how severe they'll become.
Wow, lung infections are nothing to mess with. How does the AI actually do that?
What's really impressive is it doesn't just rely on one type of data. It analyzes clinical data, it analyzes CT scans, it analyzes lab results, it creates this comprehensive picture of the infection.
So it's like having a super detective for lung infections. It analyzes all the clues and figures out the case better than we ever could before.
Exactly. And the impact is huge. Faster diagnoses mean faster treatment, potentially saving lives, and even helping to control outbreaks.
Okay, I'm already impressed, but I have a feeling you're about to blow my mind. What else is AI doing in healthcare?
Get this. Researchers at UCLA have created an AI model called submarine, and it's learning to see in 3D. This AI can actually analyze complex 3D medical images, like MRIs and CT scans, with an expertise that rivals human specialists.
Wait, so it's like AI is developing a whole new level of visual understanding. That's incredible. So what kind of impact can this have on patient care?
Here's where it gets really interesting. Slevit isn't limited to just one type of scan or one specific organ. It can learn from 2D images and then apply that knowledge to understand 3D images of different parts of the body. Imagine training on pictures of eyes and then being able to understand a 3D image of the liver.
Wow, that's amazing. It's like AI is developing a kind of universal medical vision. So what are the practical implications of that?
Well, think about faster and more accurate diagnoses, especially in emergency situations. It could revolutionize everything from cancer staging to neurological assessments, potentially leading to earlier interventions and better outcomes for patients.
Okay, I am officially mind blown. AI diagnosing lung infections. seeing in 3D. It sounds like we're stepping into the future of healthcare right now.
We are, and this is just the beginning. As AI technology continues to evolve, we can only imagine what other incredible innovations are on the horizon.
It's all so exciting. But I also know there are some concerns about AI in healthcare, things like data privacy or the potential for bias in algorithms, and even the fear that AI might replace human doctors altogether.
Oh, yeah, those are all valid concerns, and we definitely need to have a thoughtful conversation about them. The goal isn't to replace human connection and expertise, but rather to empower healthcare professionals with these incredible new tools.
So it's about finding the right balance, using AI to enhance human care, not replace it.
Exactly.
All right, so we're back. And before the break, we were talking about some pretty incredible innovations, like AI diagnosing lung infections, analyzing those 3D medical images. But we also touched on some of the concerns that come with this powerful technology.
Yeah, it's important to remember that with any powerful tool comes a responsibility to use it wisely and ethically. And AI in healthcare is definitely no exception.
So let's dive into some of those ethical considerations. One that comes to mind immediately is data privacy. We're talking about AI analyzing vast amounts of incredibly personal health information, like medical records, genetic data, lifestyle habits. Feels a little vulnerable, to be honest.
Oh, absolutely. It's a valid concern. Protecting patient privacy is really paramount. And we need to make sure that any system using AI in healthcare has really robust security measures in place to prevent data breaches and misuse. It's not just about keeping data safe from hackers. It's about making sure that it's used responsibly and ethically, only for its intended purpose.
Right, so it's not just about building walls around the data, it's about using it with respect and integrity.
Yeah.
What about this idea that AI might replace human doctors and nurses? I think that's a fear a lot of people have.
It's understandable to be concerned about that. But it's important to remember that AI is a tool. It's not a replacement for human compassion and expertise. The goal isn't to create robot doctors, but to empower healthcare professionals with these incredible new tools, tools that can actually enhance their abilities and free them up to really focus on what truly matters: patient care.
So it's not about humans versus AI, but humans and AI working together as a team.
Exactly. Imagine a world where doctors can use AI to quickly analyze complex medical images, or identify potential risks, even develop personalized treatment plans. And this frees them from all these time-consuming tasks and allows them to spend more time listening to patients, providing emotional support, and just making those crucial human connections, those connections that are so vital in healthcare.
I love that vision. AI handling the data crunching and allowing doctors to be more present and compassionate with their patients seems like the best of both worlds. But what about this concern that AI algorithms might be biased? I've heard stories about AI systems making unfair or discriminatory decisions.
It's a crucial issue, and we need to address it head on. Bias in AI algorithms is a real concern, and it stems from the data that's used to train these systems. If the data reflects existing biases in society, for example, underrepresentation of certain demographics, then the AI can perpetuate and even amplify those biases, leading to unfair outcomes.
So garbage in, garbage out, as they say. If the data is flawed, the AI's decisions can be flawed too.
Precisely. That's why it's essential to use diverse and representative data sets. When training AI algorithms for healthcare, we need to actively seek out data that reflects the full spectrum of human diversity to ensure that AI benefits everyone equally.
That makes sense. It's not enough to just create the technology.
Yeah.
We have to make sure that it's designed and used in a way that's fair and equitable for everyone. So we've talked about data privacy, the fear of AI replacing humans, the potential for bias in algorithms. What other ethical considerations do we need to be thinking about?
One that's often overlooked is the potential for AI to exacerbate existing healthcare disparities. We know that access to quality healthcare isn't equal for everyone. And if we're not careful, AI could unintentionally widen those gaps.
How so? I thought AI was supposed to make healthcare more efficient and accessible for everyone.
Well, that's the goal, but it's not a guaranteed outcome. For example, if AI-powered tools are primarily available in well-funded hospitals and clinics, it could leave behind those who already face barriers to care.
So we need to make sure that AI in healthcare is implemented in a way that benefits everyone, not just those who already have access to the best resources.
Exactly. Equity needs to be at the forefront of our minds. As we develop and deploy these technologies, we need to think about how to make AI accessible and affordable for all communities, regardless of their socioeconomic status or geographic location.
This is a lot to think about. It's clear that AI has this incredible potential to transform healthcare, but it also comes with this huge responsibility to use it wisely and ethically.
Absolutely. It's not just about the technology itself, it's about how we choose to use it. And those choices will have a profound impact on the future of healthcare.
So where do we go from here? What's the next step in our exploration of AI in healthcare?
Well, we've talked a lot about the big picture, but let's zoom in a little bit and explore some specific examples of how AI is already being used to improve healthcare in real-world settings.
I love it. I'm ready to dive into some real-world examples and see how AI is making a difference in the lives of patients and healthcare professionals.
Get ready for some inspiring stories. Because AI is already making a positive impact in areas you might not even expect, starting with administrative automation. While it might not sound as exciting as some of the other areas, it's quietly revolutionizing how healthcare operates.
Administrative automation. I have to admit, that doesn't exactly scream cutting edge,
Yeah.
but you said it's making a big difference.
Think about it. How much time do you think doctors and nurses spend on paperwork data entry scheduling? It's a huge chunk of their day, taking them away from what they really want to be doing, caring for patients.
That's true. I've definitely spent my fair share of time sitting in waiting rooms, and I can only imagine how much time is wasted on administrative tasks behind the scenes.
Exactly. And that's where AI comes in. AI-powered administrative automation tools can handle those repetitive, time-consuming tasks with incredible efficiency and accuracy, freeing up healthcare professionals to focus on what matters most, their patients.
So it's like having a super efficient virtual assistant who never gets tired or makes mistakes. I could see how that would be a game changer.
It's a game changer for both patients and providers. For patients, it means shorter wait times, easier appointment scheduling, and more personalized care. For providers, it means less burnout, more time for patient interaction, and the ability to focus on their core skills. Diagnosing, treating, and caring for people.
That's a win-win. Are there any real-world examples of this happening right now? I'd love to see how this is actually playing out in hospitals and clinics.
Oh, there are some amazing innovations already making a difference. For instance, Nuance Communications is developing AI tools that can transcribe and organize clinical documentation, saving doctors countless hours of manual data entry.
So instead of typing up notes after each patient visit, doctors can actually spend that time talking to their patients. That's incredible.
Exactly. And companies like Babylon Health are using AI-powered chatbots to provide initial health assessments, symptom checking, and even schedule appointments, all through a user-friendly app. It's like having a virtual healthcare assistant in your pocket.
Wow. So even before you see a doctor in person, you can get some basic health information and guidance through these AI-powered chatbots.
That's the idea. It's about making healthcare more accessible, convenient, and efficient for everyone.
These examples are incredibly inspiring. It's amazing to see how AI is already being used to streamline administrative tasks and improve the healthcare experience for both patients and providers. But I also wonder about the potential challenges. Automating so many tasks could have unintended consequences, right?
You're right. It's important to proceed thoughtfully. One concern is job displacement. If
Yeah.
AI takes over many administrative tasks, what happens to the people who currently do those jobs?
It's a valid concern. We need to make sure we're not just replacing humans with robots, but rather using AI to enhance human capabilities and create new opportunities.
Absolutely. It's about finding the right balance and ensuring that AI is used to complement human skills, not replace them entirely. For example, as AI takes over routine administrative tasks, it could free up healthcare workers to focus on more complex and rewarding roles that require human empathy, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills.
It's like that old saying, when one door closes, another one opens. We need to be prepared for the workforce changes that AI will bring and focus on retraining and upskilling healthcare professionals for the jobs of the future.
Precisely. And it's not just about technical skills. It's about nurturing those uniquely human qualities. That will become even more valuable in an AI-powered world. Compassion, creativity, critical thinking, and the ability to connect with others on a human level.
Yeah, it's a really important point. It's not about letting technology dehumanize healthcare. It's about using technology to empower the human element.
Exactly. AI can handle the routine tasks, freeing us to focus on what makes us human, caring, connecting, and creating a more compassionate and equitable healthcare system for everyone.
It's amazing to think about how AI is already impacting so many different aspects of healthcare. From the way we diagnose diseases to the way we develop new treatments, it really feels like we're on the cusp of a major transformation.
We are. And one area where AI is poised to make a truly profound impact is in personalized medicine. This is where AI is being used to tailor healthcare to each individual's unique needs and characteristics, moving away from that one-size-fits-all approach to treatment.
Personalized medicine. That sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie.
Yeah.
But you're saying it's becoming a reality.
It's becoming more and more real every day. AI is enabling us to analyze vast amounts of data, genetic information, lifestyle factors, environmental exposures, even individual responses to medications, to create these personalized treatment plans that are tailored to each patient's specific needs.
So instead of just treating the disease, we're treating the individual. That's a pretty revolutionary concept.
It is, and it has the potential to transform healthcare as we know it. Imagine a world where doctors can use AI to predict how you'll respond to a particular medication based on your genetic makeup, or create a personalized diet and exercise plan based on your individual risk factors and lifestyle.
That sounds incredible. It's like having a healthcare team that's completely dedicated to your individual well-being. So what are some of the key areas where AI is driving this personalized medicine revolution?
One area that's particularly exciting is pharmacogenomics, which uses AI to analyze how your genes influence your response to medications. This can help doctors prescribe the right medication at the right dose, minimizing side effects and maximizing effectiveness.
So no more trial and error with medications. That would be a huge relief for so many people who struggle with finding the right treatment.
Exactly. And AI is also playing a major role in developing personalized cancer treatments. By analyzing the genetic makeup of a tumor, AI can help identify the most effective therapies, leading to more targeted and successful cancer care.
It's incredible to think that AI could help us personalize cancer treatment, potentially saving lives and improving outcomes for patients facing one of the most challenging diseases.
It's a powerful example of how AI can be used to tailor healthcare to the individual, offering hope and potentially transforming the way we approach some of the most complex medical challenges.
This is all so inspiring. But as with any powerful technology, I imagine there are also challenges and ethical considerations that need to be addressed. What are some of the things we need to be thinking about as we move forward with personalized medicine?
You're absolutely right. One important consideration is data privacy and security. Personalized medicine relies on accessing and analyzing vast amounts of sensitive personal information.
So we need to make sure that this data is protected and used responsibly. We don't want to create a system where people's health information is vulnerable to misuse or exploitation.
Exactly. Strong privacy protections and robust security measures are absolutely essential. And then there's the question of access and equity. We need to make sure that personalized medicine benefits everyone, not just those who can afford it or who have access to the latest technology.
It would be a tragedy if personalized medicine simply widened the gap between the haves and have-nots in healthcare. We need to find ways to make these advancements accessible to all communities.
Absolutely. Equity needs to be a guiding principle in how we develop and deploy personalized medicine. And we also need to be mindful of the potential for AI to perpetuate existing biases, as we discussed earlier.
Right. If the data used to train AI algorithms reflects existing biases in society, those biases could be amplified in personalized medicine, potentially leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes.
Exactly. We need to be vigilant in ensuring that the data used to develop personalized medicine is diverse, representative, and free from bias. It's a complex challenge, but one that we must address if we want to create a truly equitable and inclusive healthcare system.
Wow, this has been an incredible deep dive into the world of AI in healthcare. We've explored the transformative potential of this technology, from diagnosing diseases and predicting health risks to streamlining administrative tasks, revolutionizing drug discovery and ushering in this new era of personalized medicine.
And we've also delved into the ethical considerations that are so crucial to navigate as we move forward with this powerful tool. It's clear that AI has the potential to revolutionize healthcare for the better. But we need to be thoughtful, responsible, and committed to ensuring that it benefits all of humanity.
It's been an inspiring journey, filled with both excitement and a sense of responsibility. As we stand on the threshold of this new era in healthcare, it's up to all of us, doctors, scientists, policymakers, and each and every one of us as individuals, to shape the future of AI in a way that prioritizes human well-being, equity, and compassion. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the fascinating world of AI in healthcare. Until next time, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and keep believing in the power of human ingenuity to create a healthier and more equitable world for all.